The Geeking for Art, Deli dropped the link, but it is the person who has donated the art pieces we're auctioning and raffling off throughout the marathon. And if you purchase any art from geekingforart.com during the marathon, then 10% of sales are being donated to the marathon to St. Jude.
You so good? I think it's because I'm right underneath this mic.
Stop audio for a second there, so there was probably an echo for a moment. Okay. Should just be my capture card now.
I'm going to angle this one down a little bit more.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Y'all ready for Tom
All
Sawyer?
Are
Y'all
we
still
ready?
on fire? My mouth is
How about y'all have a good
tingly.
night?
Later, Jagger.
Later, Jagger.
Wait, Jagger, thank you so much.
Congrats. You did so good.
It's been fun. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya. Is this a different game? Yeah,
Yes.
he's about to play... Oh.
Yeah, let me change it. We'll change it to Tom Sawyer.
Blau is about to play The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. NES.
Classic, baby.
Are you doing the DLC campaign, Blau?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm very
Hey,
great at
Doug.
talking. Pictures of Batman and Robin. We got cookies and cream. There's a lot of names.
There's a lot of adventures, huh?
The Adventures of Crackhead Jack? What? I'm not... Okay. Adventures of... Tom... There it is.
There we are.
We found it. Okay. Alright.
Did you change it on the node?
Oh, no, I did not. Where does it show up in the Node version? Where does it show up, like, whenever it shows... Let's see. Oh, update.
The player is what pops up. Actually, where does the game show? Does it show anywhere on Node anymore?
It might not in this version of it. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think it until just now.
Yeah.
I wish Britt would have accidentally put us in the Crackhead Jack section. So yeah, what's going on here?
So, remember that part in Tom Sawyer when he was on a pirate ship? That's where we are.
Okay.
So is this game adapting the book, or is this a new adventure of Tom Sawyer himself?
The actual plot is that he's asleep in class.
Oh.
Classic Tom.
This is a different universe.
Hey, Engine Joe is still the bad guy.
Okay. Must have caused a lot of
So you got the star power.
Mike Lolliot says the book was an adaptation of this game. They really fleshed out the game.
So, okay, 2 questions. Are you gonna play the whole game?
I don't even know what hit me just there.
Phil, in quotes, Phil says, then Tom dreamed he had around 3,000 eggs in his pockets and a bunch of enormous mice were troubling him.
Oh, later, Jodine.
Jodine, thank you so much. Have a good night. Dr. Rock was wall hacking.
I don't know. I'm blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-da.
Have you played this before, Blau?
Yes. I've played it many times.
Did you have this game on the NES back in the day?
I have it on the NES right now.
That's true.
This is my original cart from when I was a kid.
That's really cool. When did you remember you did it for like a birthday or Christmas or... Oh man. Not gonna lie, this boss fight
This is taking some
cool.
turns.
My mom played a lot of video games when I was growing up, and she wanted this game, so...
Weirdly enough, his mom was really into Tom Sawyer.
It actually looked really cool.
The art style on the boss was way different than everything else in the game so far.
In Texas, basically Mega Man.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it does play a lot like a Mega Man game.
Well, now it's changed. Now it's a shmup.
Yeah. Now we're playing like R-Type or something.
Yeah, the boss looked really cool. It did look like a Mega Man style.
Yeah, I liked that boss a lot.
This is the only stage in the game that's like this.
They're just trying out a few things.
There's an RPG that I had. I think we figured out the name of it. I think Doug was actually sitting next to me when we figured it out, and you might have been too. There was an RPG in that style that we just saw, like the shmup, shoot 'em up style, just going back and forth or shooting stuff. It was an RPG, I think, made by Square Enix or whatever it was at the time in the 80s, and it was an RPG.
Oh, you're talking about King's Knight.
Yes, that's it.
It's not
Oh,
really
yeah.
an RPG. That's like a straight up shmup, and it's horror bad.
They tried to make it because you could pick like Knight, whatever.
I mean, you eventually had to play all of the characters, and
I think you could get upgrades to the level, so they're loosely RPG.
if you didn't have all the characters when you reached the end, you were locked out of beating the game, so it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I never beat it, but I did play it a lot as a kid.
I mean, most people never beat it. It's pretty hard even with the King Genie to beat it.
I got close to beating Bump and Jump as a kid, but I never beat it. I didn't realize how close I was until I watched a long play of it, like a couple of years ago. And I'd gotten to the final stage a few times as a kid. I just didn't know it was that close.
Bump and Jump.
Yeah, Bump and Jump.
I don't know Bump and Jump.
It's a pretty cool game. One game I never got close to, and I hated, and I don't know why I played it all the time, was Dick Tracy. They had snipers on the roof.
Tracy.
Dick Tracy was hard.
Yeah, I still have that
We
card.
rented that once.
Yeah. Dick Tracy was rough. I did not like it. I also had, oh, my stomach's starting to churn.
Yeah.
We might
I don't
have to
know
take
why,
a
but
nice
every
break.
time I think of Dick Tracy on the NES, I think of Deja Vu. Because that game has a dude in a yellow overcoat and fedora on the cover.
You know, a game I also played a lot on the NES is a game called Dick Tracy. What was that, Blau? Go with the bit! Thank you, Eternal Music Lover. Thank you for contributing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for contributing the amazing art. And we're going to auction another piece of hers tomorrow night.
Tonight, I guess now.
Tonight, yeah.
technically. 7 p.m. Central Time. I'll tweet out a picture of it and then do it again later, but I don't know that we've shown this one, so.
Dang it, Blau.
What did I do?
Nothing. I was trying to get you to think you had deja vu.
Oh, I was just like, oh, is this a joke?
Commit to the bit.
Dick Tracy, I mean.
You said you did play it though, Blau? Dick Tracy?
Yeah, we rented it once. I don't remember anything about it though.
It's not very good. I played it a lot. I also played. Y'all have seen my hole in the cart, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That one was. I didn't have the good one. What I consider the good one wasn't the arcade one. It was just the one with the all red.
2?
Hmm.
I think 2 is the one you're thinking of.
Is the one that I had.
Yes.
No, you have the
good
it's
one.
the first one that you have the hole in, right?
I think this boss looks cool too. Hey, maybe we've been dogging on Tom Sawyer, but maybe this should have been on the NES Classic.
This boss is really hard to hit because you gotta like throw it in between his teeth.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see the next art that's going to be auctioned off tomorrow, I just tweeted out a picture of it. It is Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Baby Daisy, and Baby Peach.
All the babies.
All the babies.
We figured that'd be a hit, so.
Those are the Samus and, Samus and
Whoa!
Samus that she did.
Oh man. That looks really cool.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. I like them both.
Oh, that's my fave.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome.
Okay. Oh.
That was a giant gator. Alright, now we're back to the way the rest of the game plays.
Oh, so from now on you're like this?
Yeah.
Okay, back to Mega Man. Thank you, DNA Bro. It has been a great night for charity.
Later, DNA bro.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is that the official?
I should have
It's
practiced.
it's not.
I haven't
but
played
it's-
it since
I
Generations.
saw it in an interview the other day.
Oh my god. Pop says I rented Dick Tracy once, never even cleared the first mission.
Dick Tracy was super. I didn't play it until the NES Classic came out because I put like all the NES games on there since it's so easy to add to it. And that was the first time I'd ever tried it. It is so like 2 years ago. It is super hard.
You know what I think about it? Do you think it had any... I mean, there might have been games like this before, and there probably were, but did it have any influence on like Grand Theft Auto? I mean,
I'm sure it did.
because...
Maybe not that one in particular, but the games like that came out for NES.
Well, the first GTA, you know, was top down, like, but has it?
Yeah,
because it was
the
a
first two were, I think.
Yeah, and because Dick Tracy was top down. You were in a car. You were going around the city. I don't know Dick Tracy enough to know what the name of the city was, but you got out of your cars. You went in these buildings, and then at that point, it turned to a side scroller. But you had different missions that you were going on, and then there were like snipers on the rooftop and stuff. It actually like there were some parts. I think it's a pretty bad game, but there are some parts that are pretty cool. Is Dick Tracy the Shadowgate-like sort of graphic text-based adventure? No. It
That's Deja Vu.
no, that's Deja Vu. Oh, is that what? Okay.
Yes. Somebody else gets them confused. Good. I'm not alone.
Random question: how many fall asleep while watching a charity marathon? 0%. We're so high energy that it doesn't. We don't stop. I'm just kidding though.
They made a Game Boy version of Dick Tracy too.
100% do. They have a Game Boy version?
Yeah, the same developer.
Who was the developer?
The developer was called Real Time Associates.
They like go on to watch, it's gonna go all the way, they're gonna be the people that made Space Station Silicon Valley and
They
Body
did make
Harvest.
they made Gex 64.
Oh no, the people that made Space Station Silicon Valley were
The GTA people.
Rockstar.
Yeah, that's why I was joking that Dick Tracy was those devs were gonna be the ones that all the way led up to.
They made a
Grand
Magic
Theft
the
Auto.
Gathering for PlayStation.
Okay, they're doing some stuff.
Yeah, looks like they died out around the PlayStation era.
Dang it. You know, the Grand Theft Auto that gets overlooked, that's really good, it's on mobile, is Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. It started out on the DS. It goes back to the more of the classic GTAs on the PS1 and PS2. It's top-down. It's really fun. The writing's pretty good. It's pretty funny. And it's, it's like handheld GTA. It started out on the DS, so all the like picking the locks and smuggling the drugs and all that stuff was done with like the touchscreen. But it's really good. On the mobile version, it's pretty cool because it can pull from your audio. So whenever you're in the car and stuff, but you're listening like your own music and stuff like that. But Chinatown Wars was pretty good. It ended up getting.
I didn't know they put it on mobile.
Yeah, it was one of those things that was a Nintendo exclusive at first and was like kind of a big deal. It didn't sell all that great and it ended up going everywhere. PSP, mobile, I think it's even on console. It's on cell phone. Yeah, it's fun. Chinatown Wars.
Is this guy a kaiju?
What in the world?
What happened?
Oh, I thought those were little people inside of them.
Oh, they were little monkeys.
Ooh, my stomach is rumbling.
So y'all remember when Tom Sawyer went to a haunted mansion?
Ooh, Phil's there with me. Says I love Chinatown Wars. Easily top 3 DS game. My word is-
Yeah, I played Chinatown Wars. I just didn't know it came out on other stuff.
Yeah,
I thought it was
fun.
always just a DS game.
I knew you were going to say Chinatown Wars when you were building it up, but then you threw me off by saying it was on mobile. Because I didn't know it was on mobile.
Did you know this game is a prequel to Undertale?
You're laughing, but it's true.
That's true. I talked to, I've got inside info. We're close with Fangamer, and Fangamer's close with Toby, and so we get that type of information pretty early in the development cycle.
Original DS Wolfie for Chinatown Wars.
Yeah.
Every time I forget about that skeleton when he just waltzes on the screen.
Yeah, what's DS hidden gems? Everybody go. I know I just said Chinatown Wars. I don't know if that'd be considered. It's kind of hidden. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think that would count.
Okay, maybe not a hidden gem exactly, but it's underrated, I'd say. What about you?
I would say I just played one last night.
Yeah, I've been talking about it all day. You can ask
Griff
anybody in
has
chat.
been talking about that
I
game.
love that game.
Yeah.
Sawyer kind of looks like Mario for some reason. He does got the color scheme.
Oh yeah, it's great because player 2 is Huck Finn and he's green. So.
Of course. Oh yeah, Moon. I know Phil loved Moon.
All right.
I'm trying to think DS underrated ones. I don't know that I didn't play a lot of like obscure DS games.
Mm-hmm. There was a game that launched with the DS that me and Daniel really liked. There wasn't like a whole lot of DS games that launched, and it was someone will know it out there. I think it's called Field of Magic. XY Field of Magic.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like
gosh,
the touch screen.
Yeah, I like that game.
It was that was really fun.
Yeah, it has such a huge library. Like Doug said, it's got everything on there.
Feel the Magic XXXY. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it was one of the. I think it was a launch game, or it was a game that came out like.
I'm pretty sure it was launch. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many good games on the DS. It's ridiculous. We just played one last night.
The only game I had on DS for like a while was Super Mario 64 DS.
That's a good one though.
Which I still wish they would port that version to something else.
Yeah,
it is on Wii U.
What's on Wii U?
64 DS one is?
Yep.
Oh, like the Virtual Console, I guess.
Yep.
I didn't know there was a sequel called Rub Rabbits until similar like combo like this happened during one of the marathons and someone brought it up. I was like, really? That's cool. DS though has just so many games. I was starting to like kind of collect for it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It has such a huge lot. Like,
well, you know me, I like to it's like I'll be in a 64 mood, I'll be in a whatever, and I started DS. I was like, there's so many good games. A lot of them are expensive now.
I'm gonna look at a list of games.
I have an RPG on DS called Nostalgia.
Hidden Gem?
It's
I haven't heard of it, so
it's pretty good. It's also pretty frustrating at times too. I got it just because it was like the whole premise of the game was what if the real world had magic and airships and stuff.
I'm down with that.
Because like the map is our actual world. So you go to places like New York and Paris and
oh, that's really cool.
St. Petersburg and stuff like that.
I don't know that it sold very well, but the Advance Wars game on DS is easily, or the first one, because I think there were two on DS. But Dual Strike, I think is what it was. The first one was, it's easily my favorite Advance Wars game. That's a series that they haven't done anything with in a long time.
So, yeah, I wonder. I think the whatchamacallit just did so well that we're probably going to get another Fire Emblem game relatively soon. Or,
Three Houses?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it would be nice to get one. I feel the DS games, they definitely, you could tell early on, they were very conscious of all the different tools that the DS had, so using the mic and all that.
I still think it's cool. I mean, I don't particularly like Phantom Hourglass, but I think it's cool the way that they used they used the closing, they used the microphone, I got every piece.
Stuck on that part forever. When I figured it out though, it was such a light bulb moment because I was getting pretty frustrated. I didn't look it up, and I remember I was like, I thought of it, and I was like, that's it. And
later, Jesse.
Jesse, good night.
Yeah, that I normally I'm not huge on gimmicks and stuff with games, but the DS gimmicks every time, you had to use something different. It was always neat.
Like with Phantom Hourglass, to me, it feels like I like both Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks because it feels like I'm almost playing a PC game with the way that you control but it's almost like playing with the mouse a little bit. I like them though. It's a different style.
The past couple of years, I've been trying to replay every Zelda game and play all the ones that I never did. So pretty much all I have left are Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. So I'm gonna do it.
There's a lot of like non-gameplay things is why some of the reasons why I like Spirit Tracks and stuff. Like when they announced Spirit Tracks, I remember exactly where I was at work. It was at an E3 during the middle of summer, and I was working in the basement as a student worker. And I remember I was so excited about it. And as soon as I saw it, I started drawing like Link and trains and stuff. And I was like, Zelda and trains! This is the best. That was also the same, I think, that was like the really bad E3. That was like, I think the best thing out of it that came from that E3. So I was really like holding on to it.
Yeah, that would have been, yeah.
I think it was they brought the like drummer on the music.
It was that year because it was the Wii. What was it? Was it called Wii Music?
I think so. Do you remember?
It was the orchestra game. I think that was just called Wii Music.
I think so.
But yeah, it was. I think it was that year.
So I really had to hold on to that game, and so that was just like that was a terrible E3. I was like, you kidding me? Did you see Phantom Hourglass?
Oh yeah, Battalion Wars, Deliclaw.
I want to like Spirit Tracks, but the darn flute, man.
Oh, the pan flute? Yeah, where you had the...
That flute is so bad.
Well, I think...
And not in a Power Glove way.
I think I would argue with people on, because I was a stupid internet kid. That Nintendo would have won that E3 if they'd put Spirit Tracks at the end instead of Wii Music. Like, look, they just did it wrong. They needed to reorganize their things. You put Spirit Tracks at the end, and suddenly it's a great E3. That's a closer. They gotta know how to close. You don't close with Wii Music, you close with Spirit Tracks. My stomach keeps going from you're fine to like run.
Yeah.
Other DS great games though. There's a lot of them. Not Jagger. Blau is what I'd always wanted to play. Dragon Quest, but I hadn't tried it. And then Blau, as a gift, brought it with him to one of the marathons and was like, "You're gonna play Dragon Quest. Here's Dragon Quest 9," and it was awesome.
I've been thinking about getting what's the new 11 because it just came out on PS4, like the definitive. I can't remember what they called it, but like the fully complete edition.
Yeah, what is it?
Picking it up.
So
I think it already just came out.
Yeah.
I think Dragon Quest 11S is available on everything now.
Yeah, because it's been out on Switch for like a year or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just came to PS4 like within the past month. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Caden's now awake, so that means I'm gonna go get my Metroid Prime 2s and see how many I have. I think I have 5, but it could be lower, and I don't know how.
Britt's been waiting hours to count his Metroid Prime 2s.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Hey, is it alright to go in your room?
Yeah, I think there was a mine in that trailer, Doug. Local? Local, you just missed Britt. He went to the other room to count how many copies of Metroid Prime 2 he has.
That sounds like...
Later, Wolfie.
Like you're throwing shade at Brett.
No, like...
That really is a Brett thing to do.
Yeah, earlier Britt was trying to decide if he has 4 or 5 copies. So he's been waiting on Caden to wake up so he can get a count.
Okay, here we go. And these have all been, this is from doing marathons, people leave them. And when I find games, I always say, hey, did anybody leave a copy of a game or anything? No one claims these though. Even today, I'm just like, I didn't buy 5 copies of this game. We'll see. What's up, Loco? Happy holidays. Hopefully you, Courtney, baby Asher, have been doing good. Okay, let's see. Let's count how many I have. So these aren't all Metroid Prime 2s. These are like 1s and whatever. But it's what's inside of these that blows my mind. Let's see what happens. We'll start.
I do like this. You've done this to me before.
We'll start with this one. Let's see how many copies we have in here. Okay, just one. Maybe I don't have 5 copies. This might be very anticlimactic. So we've got 1 copy so far. Okay, this is good. We just have the manual. This seems pretty standard. Okay, one Metroid Prime 2. Okay. Okay, this isn't going like I expected. So we got 2. Maybe I ended up. Okay, this might end up making me look really stupid. Okay, so we have 2 so far. Okay, Prime 2.
Brit's gone from having like 8 copies of Metroid Prime 2 to
I swear
2.
I think I have 5. Okay, so now Metroid Prime, which I think this is where I stuck some extra ones. Obviously it's got the bonus disc. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I do have regular Metroid Prime. We got Metroid Prime bonus disc, but here we go. There's another Echoes. So we got 3. We're up to 3. This last thing better have at least 1 more copy. I don't want to be at just 3. I swear. If you're out there and you came to a marathon and you don't have your copy, I have it.
Running gag.
They're just gonna leave like. Okay. We're up to 3. I swear this has got to have at least 1. Oh, here we go. We hit the jackpot. Okay.
You do have a lot of boxes at least.
Here we go. There's number 4. Metroid Prime 2. So I was off by 1. I have 4 Prime 2s. I might have another one in another box or something. I swear it was 5. I think we counted it one time, but 4. And Metroid Prime. We have 2 of those. But anyways, this isn't a
Brett
humble
is
brag.
really
I just
upset that he's only got 4 copies.
Well, I don't know where these came from. Doug, did you leave your copy in Metro? Just kidding. Why not put that Prime 2 in another Prime 2? You know, that's a good idea, local. Well, the problem is I have 2 Prime 2s in other boxes that aren't. Well, at least put this one in there. Alright. I'll put it here, because this one has no manual. Alright, we're good. That was my stupid segment of how many Prime 2 copies do I have. Yeah, I was just messing with you, Doug, but if you want one, I've got one for you here. Next time, when the pandemic goes away, everybody come over and take your copy.
I would
Everybody
have
come-
one because I only
come
have
grab
it
a
on,
Prime 2.
GameCube, I think.
What was that,
I'll
Blau?
have to check. I only have it on Wii, I think.
I like the trilogy one.
Yeah, I might have to double check. I don't think I ever got the GameCube version though.
Maybe Brit's thinking of 5 because he has the trilogy version. Because I know he does have that.
What are we looking for?
Doug went and double checked, and even though he's never brought it, he did still check to make sure that you don't have it.
If he didn't have one, that
Oh, jeez. Remember that time Tom Sawyer angered
true.
the God of Thunder?
What? Oh man, this level looks kind of cool. The clouds are turning into rabbits, and I don't know what that is. Is that like a
A
woman with
moai
long
head.
hair? Huh?
A moai head?
Oh. Cow! Okay, we figured it out. Those little, you say crossover with Dragon Quest? Those look like little, whatever they're called. Blobs. Or slimes, I mean.
Slimes?
Yeah. Golden Bird!
No, they're just raindrops.
Did you see
Yep,
Golden
that was
Bird?
Golden Bird.
It's coffee o'clock here. What type of coffee are you drinking?
If I I could find my coffee pot, I would make some coffee and use my peppermint creamer. It's my favorite thing about the holidays.
Oh, ho, ho. Okay. We went wild last night. We're up to $2,250 right now, Caden. We pulled out the old pepper pyramid challenge. Yeah, we did the whole thing. We went $50 a level. Yes.
I hate these dragons.
Be cool. I'm gonna just go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the
yeah. That's right. This is your house.
No, this is the. I can't come up with something off the top of my head real quick. This is the. I'm gonna take my phone.
How's it going, everybody?
I'll be right back, y'all. Caden,
Rick's got to go tinkle. So this is Tom Sawyer
Yep.
in the clouds. I don't remember this part of the book.
This is my favorite chapter of the book.
My name is Caden. I'm a new person. Hey Phil. Hey Deli. Hey Cal. Yellow pooper. Got me good. Doug! What's up, Doug? Oh. Alright. Got me. Pyro cheesecake? How's everybody doing tonight? Those dinosaurs you're killing in the sky?
They are dragons.
Oh. That's basically a dinosaur.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did this come out on originally?
NES.
Okay. Great, just hanging out on this fine Saturday. I think I read a different Tom Sawyer in school.
Was it different? I remember when Tom got enveloped in a flying snowball and attacked a heavily armed blimp.
Do we have a new donation incentive? Oh, look at Tom. He's killing the Hindenburg. That's true. The school censored the good parts. Did it really kerplunk? That's interesting. I mean, I can imagine why, but I didn't know that they had a Huckfin game.
Okay, now for the last level.
My favorite Tom Sawyer is the Rush song. That's all I care about. Oh. Yep.
How did that hit me?
I am gullible, so. What's that E stuff that you're picking up?
When I get 20 T's, I get an extra man.
20 toms. You get an extra tom.
Yep. But if I pick up a skull, I lose a bunch of the ones that I have.
Okay. Okay. Doug, earlier in the marathon, we were trying to remember the name of that Tingle game. It's wild. I already forgot the name of it.
Alright, now we got all these Magikarp jumping out of the waterfall.
Huge Tom Sawyer Pokemon crossover.
Oh, this predated Pokemon.
Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love. That's right, that's right. Freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land is the other one. Yeah, that's right.
Tingle, single, and ready to mingle. That actually doesn't sound like a made-up game name.
I think I've seen a shirt with that on it.
That area sucks. Nothing like blind jumps.
I laid down for a nap. I didn't realize I was going for a big sleep, but here we are. Yeah, Brett was telling me about the end of the Nashi no game.
Yeah,
That game sounds insane.
it was pretty neat.
I kind of want to play it.
I ran right for that icicle.
Wanted to be friends with it.
I just wanted to give it a hug.
Yeah, Jason has one. I haven't seen Jason in so long. Have they done any new ornaments? Oh, there's some new ones here. SpongeBob.
Now for the dragon pit.
I'm looking crisp.
That mini boss sucks.
Oh, okay. What's
I
up,
don't think
man?
this level has any checkpoints either.
Oh yeah, Doug, I've got your shirt.
My wife rolls her eyes every time I wear it, but I still do.
What shirt?
His single entity to tingle shirt.
Oh yeah. I need to get that shirt.
Wore it to work the other day and got some looks. Fine.
Oh yeah, wait, I probably couldn't wear that shirt.
The power of social media. Right. Or you could use word of mouth. Is that an AT&T commercial where they like go into word of mouth?
I think so.
Like use
AT&T or...
for commercials.
Pretty pumped about this game. Look at it. What's the final boss?
Engine Joe.
Oh yeah, you said that. Engine Joe. I wonder what inspired. I mean, obviously Tom Sawyer inspired them to make this game, but I wonder like how they pitched this.
Yeah, just finished this great book.
It kind of seems like a tough sell.
Yeah.
Like, look, it's nothing like the book. I think.
I would say not.
You missed him fighting a giant octopus earlier, but
You know that giant Mississippi River octopus?
Peanut butter and salad dressing sandwich. Oh, that's an idea from Phil. I was like,
He's discovered the a new treat.
oh, okay, hold on. My stomach's pretty shot, y'all.
And here's Engine Joe riding a Brontosaurus.
Just want to see what
What kind of heat we're working with?
yeah, what y'all did.
Whoa.
Very small.
That Goku?
we had a couple.
No, that's Engine Joe.
Hefty pours.
Some real hefty.
He's got the
pepper
orange
sauce.
pants, he's got the hair.
Yeah, I think that's just Goku.
Who was the pepper liaison?
There are rules.
Yeah, it's a fancy
Oh,
term.
And there we go.
read
There's the
that.
game.
Distributor.
Oh.
Maybe that's why it all got messed up so bad. You didn't have a liaison.
But who's that?
I have no idea. I haven't read the book.
It's Princess Peach.
Oh, it's his girlfriend. I don't know what her name is.
Oh, she's awake. Or he's awake, I mean. The end.
And he's like, oh, it was just a dream. Or was it?
There it is.
Night
I'm Grandma, I need to get to bed. Night, Britt, night, Jason, good luck. to
Later,
y'all.
Cal.
It was Mario 2 all along.
When did the Bob Newhart show end?
Like,
Early 80s or late 70s or?
probably late 70s.
Let's see. I gotta Google this.
Alright, now let me swap over to James Bond. 007.
Bob
Banana pepper?
Newhart.
That one
show.
was good. That one was real
It's
good.
300 scope.
Yeah, that one was just a nice taste.
I eat banana peppers for breakfast.
I see 72. Is that when it ended? Final episode is 78.
I was surprised because I don't like banana peppers usually. They taste like pickles to me.
Oh, yeah. I can see. Well, I think most of the time they're pickled banana
Okay.
peppers.
That's probably why.
No signal, no signal, no signal, no signal. Okay, yeah, what's the next? What's a good incentive? Phil did throw out a pretty good idea there. The peanut butter salad. Oh, God. I just don't know if I could. Can't break 2S. And that one sounds like if I bit into it, it might awaken something inside of me. Oh, yeah, time to change the game title.
Tabasco pepper.
So
Tabasco.
up next is it called James Bond 007?
Yes.
What the heck? When I type in James, it autofills. James Pond, codename
RoboCod.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know that game.
James Bond 007.
Is it just James Bond 007? Yeah.
James Bond Jr.?
Yep.
I want to know about that game.
All right. Don't spoil it for me, Blau, but I've been wondering all night long if this game is 3D or 2D. I'm hoping 3D. I'm hoping we're getting kind of like a Doom-esque look.
It's a Game Boy game. What are you expecting?
That's what I'm hoping for. There have been Game Boy games that have had that look, right? Am I right?
Ghost Pepper.
So from Blau's reaction, I don't think I'm getting a 3D one. Come on. The dream's still alive. Blau he could be throwing me off though. There's a 3D. Just faux 3D Game Boy game, right? Like is Doom on the Game Boy?